And good morning, everyone, and welcome back. I'm still reading this book, Zion Symbolism in Hebrews. It's not the easiest reading book. The writing style is not the easiest and smoothest flowing, but I tell you what, that's a good book right there. It really brings out some tremendous teaching on the importance of Zion, as it is used throughout the Bible, and especially in Hebrews, as the Hebrew writer makes his summary statement. You have come to Mount Zion. Absolutely incredible stuff. Well, anyway, welcome back. My name is Don K. Preston. I am the president of Preterist Research Institute of Ardmore, Oklahoma, and this is what I call my morning musings. By the way, I took the time to talk about the book because I get emails all the time from people saying, what was that book? What was that book you were holding? What are those books on your desk? I guess one of these days I'll take a morning musing and I'll just pick up each one of the books I have on my desk and share a little bit about it. If you'd like for me to do that, let me know. Well, we are currently involved in a study of the already but the not yet. We began talking about the already but not yet of martyr vindication. Martyr vindication is directly tied to the destruction of Satan, the defeat of Satan. I pointed out in the earlier segment that Jesus in John chapter 12, 30 and 31 says, now is the judgment of this world. Now will the God of this world be cast out. Well, that sounds definitive, doesn't it? Well, it does sound definitive, and in one sense, it's absolutely the rock-solid foundation and the guarantee of the ultimate. But although Paul said in Colossians chapter 2:14 that Christ had triumphed over principalities and powers in the cross, and yet he would write in Romans 16:20, the God of peace will shortly crush Satan under your feet. And in the book of Revelation 12, Revelation chapter 20, depicts the destruction of Satan as coming very soon. Take a look at Romans 16 again. When Paul says the God of peace shall crush Satan under your feet shortly, he uses the Greek term entokai, or entaki, however you wish to pronounce it. Entaki is only used about 7 times in the New Testament. And this little Greek term never emphasizes rapidity of action as opposed to imminence of occurrence. Never. It is always a term that emphasizes that the action that is about to be taken soon, shortly, and quickly in time. So here is Paul affirming unequivocally that the destruction of Satan, which is, by the way, at the end of the millennium, was about to take place. So, we have Jesus speaking of the victory over Satan as imminent, as taking place through his ministry. And of course, by the way, Hebrews chapter 2 verse 10, Christ came for the purpose to destroy the works of the devil. And 1 John chapter 3 verse 8 as well. So, here is Jesus who came to initiate the final crushing of Satan. His cross, his resurrection, was the ground and the foundation and the fountain from which that victory would flow. But from his resurrection period until his parousia was the time in which he was putting his enemies under his feet. Notice the already but the not yet. He has put all things under his feet, but in that he says not all things are put under him, it is accepted that he who put all things under his feet has not been put under him. And now we see not yet everything put under him. Well, he just said everything was put under him. But then he turns around and says, well, not yet. Already, but not yet. We'll have more to say about that very shortly. Yes, shortly. So, when it comes to martyr vindication, we have the initial declaration of victory. When it comes to the defeat of Satan, we have the declaration of initial victory, but we have the declaration that consummation, the not yet, was just around the corner. Satan was defeated in anticipation, as it were, through the power of the cross, guaranteed through the power of the cross, consummated at the parousia. Hey, we've got more on this fascinating subject. You don't want to miss it. So we'll see you on the flip side.